Welcome everyone to the OtherCon 2023 opening ceremonies. Our name is Nova, and this is our 4th year as a volunteer staff member. Whether this is your first time attending or you're already a seasoned attendee, we hope you'll find something new to discover and discuss. There are a ton of fantastic panels, movies, and art stream in the lineup this year. If you can't make any of them, don't worry, as all of our panels are set to be recorded and uploaded to our YouTube channel after the convention ends. In a similar vein, as an attendee, please be aware that panel chats are being recorded. Why did Archaeopteryx catch the worm? Because it was an early bird. As you might have already guessed, our theme this year is prehistoric. Gone but not forgotten, prehistoric creatures and landscapes from times long past still affect our planet and lives to this day. Let's pay homage to those who have come before and work together to preserve their legacy. With that in mind, our spotlight charity this year is the St. George Dinosaur Discovery Site. They are a natural history museum based in southern Utah that hosts a huge collection of dinosaur tracks from the early Jurassic. To introduce them further, here's a short video from their website.
My name is Dr. Jerry Harris. I've been the advisor to the site here for 14 years. The Dinosaur Discovery Site is a natural history museum. We feature paleontological treasures that have been discovered in the area. So we have mostly what are considered trace fossils, which are features in sedimentary rock that are made by animals in the act of behaving while they were alive 200 million years ago. We don't have much by way of archaeological stuff, but we are a natural history museum that focuses strictly on the paleontology from the early Jurassic stuff at this site. The site was discovered in the year 2000 by Dr. Sheldon Johnson, who is an optometrist who lives here in town. He was leveling some property he had here in order to make it commercially available, but discovered a bunch of dinosaur tracks on the site instead. The museum serves mostly an educational purpose. We are here to educate people on the paleontology of this area, on the nature of what dinosaurs were doing as they were living animals. Most natural history museums you go to that have dinosaur skeletons are great attractions, but what you're looking at are the remains of dead animals. Here at this site we have fossils that were made by living animals, and so we can interpret a lot about the dinosaurs' behavior from the fossils we have here at the site. The museum was built directly over the track site itself. All the tracks that you see, all the fossils that you see here in our museum came right from this spot, and a number of them are actually still in place. And not many museums can say that. Most museums have fossils that came from a wide variety of other locations. Our fossils are from right here. Some of the main attractions of our museum, we have the world's largest track block, which is a 26.5-ton block that is covered with over 50 footprints. We have a crouching dinosaur trace, which is one of only about a dozen of those that are known anywhere in the world. And we have the world's largest collection of swimming dinosaur tracks. In addition to that, we also have a fossil preparation laboratory where people can actually watch fossils in the process of being prepared. And we have a little dino park where the kids can go out and play and actually sit on a model dinosaur and get their picture taken on it. We have an outdoor exhibit that we're constructing out there right now. So we have a beautifully stocked gift shop with very unique items that you can't find at pretty much any other store. A walk through time so people can actually understand what fossils were like time periods other than what we have represented here in the museum. So our site is here for both families and for dinosaur enthusiasts. Both of them coming through will get a highly educational experience that I don't think they can get at almost any other museum anywhere in the world, where we're learning strictly about the fossil behaviors of animals rather than about the fossil animals themselves. Our museum puts the dinosaurs and their other animals that lived here at the time back into an actual context. They're not just static animals standing there. They actually come alive because you can see exactly what they were doing here 200 million years ago. So anybody who wants that experience, anybody who wants that educational experience is going to love this museum.
What's a dinosaur's favorite quote? Jurassic times call for Jurassic measures. Interested in checking out their museum for yourself, but not able to make it all the way to Utah? No problem. St. George Dinosaur Discovery Site offers a virtual walking tour and guided audio tour right on their website under the Explore the Museum tab. Just scroll down to the bottom once there and enjoy. No one will argue that dinosaurs are amazing and cool, but we all know prehistoric doesn't just mean dinosaurs. To give our attendees a selection of options for donations, we also have the secondary charities this year of the Archangel Ancient Tree Archive, the Ice Age Trail Alliance, and the Sedgwick Museum of Earth Sciences. The Archangel Ancient Tree Archive is an organization focused on preserving our world's oldest trees. Their mission is to archive the genetics of ancient trees in living libraries for use in the future. In their own words, Archangel Ancient Tree Archive is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that locates and propagates the world's largest and most iconic trees. We promote the use of the right trees for the right application for a balanced, sustainable environment. We are creating living libraries of old-growth tree genetics by cloning these old-growth trees through traditional and advanced horticultural propagation for the purpose of future research and functional restoration. We want and need to replace the natural filter systems of our water and air to fight global warming caused climate change and protect our freshwater ecosystem to restore the health of our planet. In a similar vein of nature preservation, the Ice Age Trail Alliance focuses on maintaining the Ice Age National Scenic Trail, which is a 1,000-mile footpath that highlights these landscape features as it travels through some of the state's most beautiful natural areas. The trail is entirely within Wisconsin and is one of only 11 natural scenic trails. The trail is absolutely stunning and is open for hiking, backpacking, and snowshoeing. Many segments support cross-country skiing too. While most of the Blaze Ice Age Trail segments fit hikers' idea of a traditional off-road hiking experience, some segments, however, lead hikers right down to the main streets of Wisconsin communities. This is by design. The Ice Age Trail is meant to connect people and communities. The trail is not yet complete. More than 600 miles are Yellow Blaze Ice Age Trail segments, and more than 500 miles of unmarked connecting routes link the Blaze segments. The entire route is about 1,200 miles long. What prehistoric animal loves lamps? Mammoths. And last but not least is the UK-based Sedgwick Museum of Earth Sciences. They describe themselves as the oldest of the University of Cambridge museums, having been established in 1728 as the Woodwardian Museum. Since then, the collection has grown from about 10,000 fossils, minerals, and rocks to at least 2 million. A walk through the museum will take you on a 4.5 billion year journey through time, from the meteoritic building blocks of planets to the thousands of fossils of animals and plants that illustrate the evolution of life in the oceans, on land, and in the air. Also, a major teaching and research resource in the Department of Earth Sciences, the Sedgwick Museum collections are a national treasure. Besides hosting an impressive collection, they also regularly host classes and educational opportunities for the public. They have a particular focus on educating about climate change and addressing inequality in science. At the time of writing this, they're offering the, quote, millipede coloring and play mat, free all year in the gallery, which is so adorable. It is a huge play mat where kids can see how they measure up against the biggest millipede fossils found so far. Attendees who donate to any of the charities mentioned and provide proof of said donation to a staff member will be given the special donor role. Along with your username now appearing in gold, once the server reaches a second boost tier, you will also get an adorable icon. There is no minimum donation amount to get the role. If you need to get a hold of a staff member during the con, please do so using our ticket system. It can be found right in the convention Discord under the Ticket Center folder. The channel called Create a Ticket will open a chat channel that only you and staff members can see once you type into it, so there's no wondering who's online to help, as the system will ping all available staff members for you. Our staff is trying our best to notice problems before they arise and be active in the chats. However, there's so many channels going 24/7 that we're bound to miss some. If you notice something going on against the code of conduct, someone's being disrespectful or making you feel unsafe, please let us know. If we don't know, we can't do anything to solve it. We will not tolerate harassment of others for any reason. All of our staff is here to help, and we want to make this weekend the best it can be. Forgot the link to something con-related? No worries. Links to our artist gallery, schedule, Twitter, YouTube channel, and more are all saved for your convenience in the official links channel under the info desk. In case this is your first time attending, every year OtherCon hosts a group artwork put together by yours truly. Attendees email us an image of themselves, and we compile them all into one big group shot. You have up to a week following the end of the con to send us your image, which ideally has a transparent background or a plain white one if that's not possible. Don't worry about remembering all this information now. Everything is written for you in the group artwork FAQ channel. We will have more announcements and reminders for this project as the weekend goes on as well. If you have not gotten verified for an 18+ role yet and want to, it can be done by logging into your account on the othercon.org website. We will require you to upload an image of yourself holding your ID. Don't forget to blur out or otherwise cross out all other information besides your birth date and picture. We recommend doing this as early as you are able to if you want to access the 18+ channels. Staff will work their hardest to verify everyone in a timely manner, but if you're trying to get in right as an 18+ panel is starting, you're likely to miss part of it. When will recorded panels be available on the OtherCon YouTube? It's hard to say. Last year, every panel was uploaded within 2 weeks following the convention. We plan to do our best to keep that schedule. However, the staff for OtherCon are all volunteers. This is something we do in our free time because we are passionate about the Alter Human community. We all have real-life duties and responsibilities that take priority. Please keep this in mind and be patient. Ideally, panels will be uploaded in the order in which they were presented, but that might not be possible. If you're waiting for someone to send us a file or they need to edit some funky audio or something. So if you see us quote-unquote miss a panel, we have not forgotten and will upload them as soon as we are able. There was just something going on behind the scenes. One more thing. Yes, this is a virtual convention, but please remember to take care of yourselves. It can be overwhelming how many conversations are going on at once, so don't be afraid to mute channels. Many of our channels already have slow mode enabled to try and counteract overload during panels too. Don't forget to drink plenty of water, eat meals, and get your sleep too. That should cover all of the basics. Every year, OtherCon gets bigger and better than the year before, and we hope this year will continue that trend. There's always something new to learn and friends to make. The Alter Human community certainly never gets boring. So join us for a weekend of panels, chatting, and chilling out together. We hope it inspires even more creatures to be willing to share their experiences so we can raise each other up. Remember, you're not too weird here. We look forward to seeing you all during the con. Thank you. So a prehistoric bear walked into a bar. The bartender asked, "Why the short face?"